And who prosecuted a former American Indian activist for the murder of 2 FBI agents back in 1975 has died. As Assistant U.S. Attorney Lynn Crooks led a team of prosecutors during Leonard Peltier's trial in Fargo. Peltier was convicted, sentenced to life in prison. After retiring, Crooks became an outspoken supporter of Marsy's Law, designed to expand the legal rights of crime victims. Lynn Crooks was 83.